It's amazing how it's already getting dark outside. I guess winter's coming again. So I was just gonna share what progress I made today in here in the shed. And then tomorrow I'm gonna post a cooking video. So I talked about this before. I got that corner piece up now. Okay, so let's go over this again. So there's still a 2x3 needs to go against here, meaning it'll come out to about where my fingers are, meaning this edge here is where the drywall will screw to on this wall, and then it'll be the same with the 2x3 right here. So this space here is 1.5 inches, and then it'll be another inch where the 2x3 goes into. The only implications of that have to do with the little bit of space that's used up with the piece of drywall. The screws will fit in there. It's going to be tight, but it will work. So I'm happy that that piece here is up. Okay, then come on over here. And I thought that would be nice to put one of the 2x3s up here. Okay, so I got this piece up. Now let me take back here and then I'll get back to that in a minute. So I talked about my sawhorses. There's the other one before, and you'll see here that I've got all the screws started. And just as a side note, if you're doing renovations, I've got this clamp on here. Wood warps and twists. It's really hard to work with. So that clamp is to help keep it straight. You can sort of see right here how the wood is deferring and not sitting right because it's warped. All these screws are needed to keep it straight and to get it on straight. And remember in my last video I talked about using this pink gasket. So that's the piece that will go on the floor right in this section here. So I've got that ready to go up. What I was doing with getting these pieces ready and that pink on was figuring out what other supplies that I need to order or purchase at the hardware store are. So I think what I wanted to end with is this. You'll see here where I've got a number of these plugs. I did build them out at the time with 2x2s. Those need to get moved off of the 2x2s and a 2x3 put up on there. So a lot of the work just means sitting down, and I have a stool that I'm able to sit on that lets me sit here and and poke away at this, and it's not hard, and if I'm able to be physically comfortable and not stressing my legs, it works out well. So there's lots that I can do before having a friend come in and and help finish off what I've got on the go or do the next step for me. For those who are inclined with computers, I think you might enjoy seeing this. I didn't talk about it in my last update. You'll see here how I've got different numbers on this, like 7A and 7B. And there's 10A and 10B. So if you look over here, let me just get there. Okay, let me get it in focus. Yeah, there it is right there. So this is a spool of Cat7 Ethernet cable right here. So what I'm going to be doing is roughing them in. So I need to label what they are at both ends so I can hook it up and make it organized and make sense for when everything connects together and I terminate the wires. So if you're doing a Ethernet installation with more than a jack where you buy wire, this is what it comes on. Sort of like a spool of thread for a sewing machine. And then those are to label and keep track of my wires so I can organize them. What I'm going to be doing is sort of expanding on right here where you see that it's organized around the breaker panel. there's going to be a section right in, I think it's going to be this area where all my Ethernet wires terminate. Just sort of pass through the ceiling down there. So far, so good. And provided I just keep going at a pace I'm able to, I'm happy with it. And my friend Joe, when he was here helping me last, he just said to speak up, and he's in town, and just let him know what I need help with, and and what it is that I can't do myself that would make my life easier. I've been really blessed to have good friends here with me, and the hard work really is this strapping. That's building out the walls to hold more insulation. Still ways to go, but the project will sort of be at the halfway mark sooner than I expected. Okay, hope everyone's doing well. Tomorrow I'll be posting a cooking video on my YouTube channel. Bye for now.